sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danins and Renins getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renins.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Looks like Danins are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sislodan about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Elda Menancia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
Stay sharp.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I think I'll try to make that new recipe with this.
All right, but I'll decide how spicy it is.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to...
Halt! I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Elda Menancia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danin.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Eldam and Encia has Danans protecting him?
In this country, Danan guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danan laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danan medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a run-in for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danans who just accepted Renan rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? I just don't get it. The Danans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renans all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Hey!
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohilim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword... I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik,
Yes, my lord.
please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the Lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people. The fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menencia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign. Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danins, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed?
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cyslodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cyslodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
And Elda really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache. So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renan lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicent seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected.
Hmm?
The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danins,
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? Whew! Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Hey! We're gonna lose track of that cat if we're not careful. Hey! We're gonna lose track of that cat if we're not careful.
There it is!
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
She's so adorable.
You say something?
So, that black cat, do you think it works for someone?
I'm sure it does. It wouldn't try to lead us around like that if somebody didn't train it to.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one myself. If I did, it'd probably try to eat poor Hoodle.
I wonder who they are, though. I doubt this is Dohalim's work.
Yeah, he has no reason to do this. Although we can't rule out that it might be one of his lackeys either.
You think one of his subordinates is up to something?
That Dohalim guy is a pretty unusual character for a Renin, let alone for a lord. It's hard for me to imagine that they all agree with what he's doing. Maybe one of them plucked up the courage to go rogue.
Well, let's head further in. I'd like to figure out at least one of the mysteries of this place.
Let's follow the cat for now. Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's gotta be something up ahead. I get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day, but I really could have done without any Zoogles running around.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls. but now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking underneath.
You have nothing to fear. Zeugles work for the Renans. There might be strays out here, but the other Zeugles won't let them get close.
Using Zeugles to keep watch over their own kind, huh? That would explain why we're not seeing any guards.
Yeah, which makes it that much easier for someone to hide around here, too.
Ah! Sorry, Shion. My foot slipped. Are you all right?
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Yeah, I'm, no worse for wear over here. Again, sorry for brushing you like that without warning.
Well, just be careful. Hey, Alphen?
Hmm?
Forget it. It's nothing. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, okay.
What's with those two? Hi, Hoodle! Mega Ray! First strike! Hope this works! Whatever you do, just stay away from the force! One more! Into the center! Lightning orb! Dance in the wind! Into the clouds! Raging cascade! In here! Radiant warrior!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble as ever.
Thunderclap! Too much to handle? Searing blade! I'm on! Do it! Thunderblade!
I still got a ways to go.
Little help! Light after light! Dance in the wind! Are those arms even natural? Lightning raging cascade! In here! Do it! Let's get you off the way! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I'm even stronger than before.
The reason the trees around here are so big is because of astral energy, right?
It's possible, but give them enough time and trees can get pretty big on their own without any extra help.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Reload! Wind after the wind! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
So you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
We can really make weapons with this? It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Lightning raging cascade! Dance in the wind!
This one's gonna be tough.
Here's a healing orb! First aid! Lightning orb! Lightning
Fang!
Here! This is it! Lightning
I'm practically unstoppable.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Raging cascade! Here, feel!
Come and face me. Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
Radiant
Got flyers!
I've got this! Let him march to Andy!
All yours!
Let's go!
Turbo Demon Fang!
In here! Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
I'll run you through!
Any injuries?
There. No choice.
Healing art!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop me dying?
Right.
Turbo Demon Fang! Turbo Demon Fang! Turbo Demon Fang! Here I come!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
careful. We don't want to fall here.
Yeah, I doubt anyone would hear if we even called for help.
I won't forgive you! Lightning condemned! You got time! One more!
I'm on it! Watch it! Turbo Demon Fang!
Healing art! I'm on it! First aid! Hey, they look cute and stuff, but they're vicious! Here! I never miss!
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
I'm on Turbo Demon Fang!
I'm all stopped up! The tide of battle has turned!
That's the power of comrades in arms.
Right, comrades in arms.
What? Too sentimental?
Turbo Demon Fang! Turbo Demon Fang!
You know, watching you really makes me realize...
Makes you realize what?
Maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
Exactly! Don't think. Just
We're thinning them out. Wait.
like me.
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
That equipment should come in handy.
Phew, what a rush.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
Right, here goes! Turbo Demon Fang! Try harder! My turn! They got me flanked! Nonsense! Turbo Demon Fang! I'm on it! Turbo Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind!
Turbo Demon Fang! Hurricane!
Here's a healing art!
Turbo Demon!
Thank you.
Turbo Demon Fang!
Thunder field!
Turbo Demon Fang!
Now I'm real mad!
Mega ray! Dance in the
Turbo
wind!
Demon Fang!
Healing now! First aid!
Turbo Demon Fang! Nonsense!
Searing
Turbo Demon Fang! Truck!
You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
That's what I like to hear.
I have a bad feeling.
Fang! I'm on it! are freaking invincible!
Alvin and the others truly are strong.
What about me?
Supernova! Dance in the wind! In here, do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Say no more! Shot!
Well done!
Double Demon Fang!
Radiant Blood!
Double Demon Fang!
Here,
No
let me
way!
help! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting. Let's dispose of the trash.
I'll take you all off! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
I'm out of ammo!
Double Demon Fang!
Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Double Demon Fang!
Here's a healing art! Dance in the wind! In here!
Double Demon Fang!
Raging Cascade!
Double Demon Fang!
Here's a healing art!
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Not again! I'm not done!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Light astral dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Double Demon Fang! First strike! Talent Storm! Double Demon Fang!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Dragon
Searing
Form!
Flame!
I'm on it!
Shining Supernova! Mega Ray!
First strike!
I'm on a roll now!
Do it! Remove!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Well then, let's keep moving. Should this really be here?
Get lost!
Double Demon
Raging
Fang!
Cascade!
Here! Dragon
Beam
Form!
wall tucked away! There! And again! Dance is ready! Mega Ray!
Come one, come all! Dragon Form!
This one! Raging Cascade!
Eat this! Dragon Form!
Here's a healing art!
Double Demon Fang! I'm on it!
You know, Law, one thing really makes me realize
Makes you realize what?
maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
Exactly. Don't think. Just keep swinging.
You're thinning them out.
We? More like me.
I'll admit I'm impressed. Very slightly.
Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Graviton
Double
field!
Demon Fang!
More for stop!
I'm practically unstoppable.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphin.
Everywhere you look, it's nothing but green, green, and more green.
Just like Calaglia. Rocks, rocks, and more rocks.
And Cislodium.
An opponent like this should be easy.
There!
Blow away!
Mega Ray! Dance in the wind! Deathfall! Air thrust!
These fists have got your name on them!
Raging
Demon
Form!
Fang!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Leave the enemy's arts to me.
I can feel my power growing!
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. Calaglia's all dry and Cyslodia is...
Watch out!
The hell? Is that a Zoogle?
That thing is huge! Everyone, be careful!
Why can't these dumb plants just keep to themselves?
Less whining and more fighting, Stank.
Yeah, I got you.
Watch it. The enemy is over there. I'll be
Double Demon Fang!
here! Radiant, here! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Double Demon Fang!
Steering
Double
blast!
Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Double
Damn it!
Demon Fang!
You can't get close enough to hit the main body!
Let's start by taking out the tentacles. I'm all stuffed
Double
up.
Demon Fang!
Radiant pierce. Radiant pierce. Dance in the wind.
Double Demon! We're doing it, Hal!
Let me take the rest of it!
Wow, someone's feeling lively.
Double Demon Fang!
Radiant pierce. Dance in the wind.
Double Demon Fang!
Radiant pierce. Here I go.
We did
Dance
it!
in the wind.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Talking more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Dance in the wind. Take it. Air thrust. One more.
They've got me surrounded.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Double Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind.
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind. Radiant.
Double Demon Fang!
Air thrust.
Double Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind. Mega ray. Air thrust.
Double Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Here, let me help.
Double Demon Fang!
Sweet dreams.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
And not really built for close quarters combat.
Too much!
Nor am I. Don't worry, I'll help you keep a wide berth.
Here's a healing arc.
Now I can let loose! Double Demon Fang!
Here's a healing arc.
Double Demon Fang!
I'm on it. Wind astral radiant.
Double Demon Fang!
I'm out.
Double Demon
In
Fang!
here. First aid.
Okay.
I'll be saving this one.
Double Demon Fang!
A banana. Let's go. Here I go. One more. Dance in the wind.
Fantastic! Great! Amazing!
Shut up, Law. I'm trying to
Double Demon Fang!
I was only trying to be nice.
So those are Ganon Astral Arts.
Something you want to say?
Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Mega ray. Dance in the wind.
Double Demon
Air
Fang!
thrust. There. Got it.
Eat this! You're done!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Sighted.
Double Demon Fang!
Searing flame. Reload. Dance in the wind. I'm all stuck. Air thrust. Now.
Run well! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Everyone okay?
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet.
So, did you like my boost art?
Yeah, it was off the charts.
This had better not all be for nothing.
Somehow I doubt it. You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people. Not to brag, but this kind of thing is my specialty.
So it really is you. When Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
The one time I wanted to resolve things peacefully. What the hell? I thought you wanted us to leave!
You'll never make me talk!
Not helpful! In fact, you're pretty damn stubborn, you know that?
Double Demon Fang!
I'm out of ammo!
Tiger
Blade!
Double Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind! Here! Let's get you all tucked away!
Dragon Swarm!
Dragon
Swarm!
Here, let me help! It's showtime!
Now I'm let loose!
Dragon Raging Cascade! I'm out!
Dragon Swarm!
Photon Flash! Showtime! First
I
aid!
really owe you one.
Swallow Blade!
Lightning or Raging Cascade! In here!
Double Demon Fang!
I'm out!
Now you see what I can
In
do!
here!
Dragon Swarm!
This'll come in handy!
First strike! Dragon
I'll
Swarm!
walk you through! Reload! Where that came from? Raging Cascade! Flame! Reload!
Dragon Swarm!
I got it!
Dragon Swarm!
Flame! Raging Storm! Whoa! Hey! Photon Dance in the wind! Back into the fray! I'll be saving this one!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning
Talon Hurricane!
Thunder! Now with the lightning!
Dragon Swarm!
Talon Hurricane! Raging Cascade! Here! I'm out!
Dragon Swarm!
The enemy is going all out! Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Smart. Tempest Whirl! I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss. Thunder
Double
Field!
Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Let loose! I'm on it!
Here goes! Time to shine! Astral Lightning Contest! Reload! Let's go! Steering
Double Demon Fang! Sword!
Here's a healing art! First aid!
Double Demon Fang!
First strike! Steering Raging!
Double
Reload!
Demon
I'm
Fang!
out of ammo!
Eat this!
Watch and look at the stockpile! Lightning! Hit! Roaring Power! Here I go! One more! Air thrust!
Now you see what I can do!
Eat this! Double Demon Fang!
Roll now! Lightning Blade!
Frickin' does it!
Double Demon Fang!
Eat this! In the wind! Air thrust! One more! Time to shine!
Ignite!
Here, let me
Double
help!
Demon Fang!
The enemy is going all out!
Eat this!
Raging Flame!
I'm such a failure.
You paid for that!
Astral Energy! Tempest Whirl! Reload! Searing Flame!
Double Demon Fang!
Shining
Double Demon Fang!
Raging Cascade! I'm all stuffed up!
Double Demon Fang!
Downfall! Photon
Double Demon Fang!
Thunderblade! I never miss!
Double Demon Fang!
Got Tiger Raging Storm! Reload!
Double Demon
I'm out of
Fang!
ammo! Photon
Any more of this and I'll burn out!
Dance in
Double
the wind!
Demon Fang!
Air thrust! Flame! Astral Energy!
Double Demon Fang!
Time to shine! Here's a healing art!
Double Demon Fang!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
Double demon fang! Try harder! Double demon fang! Double demon fang!
I hope this medicine works as promised.
If you're in the sky, it's
Burn in hell!
the enemy is going all out!
Double demon
Here! I never miss! Golden Pearl! Raging Cascade! Raging Cascade! Raging Cascade! It's gone! Searing Flame! Reload! I'm out of Raging Cascade! Time to shine! Raging Cascade! Here! Spread! Raging Cascade! Radiant! Here! Piercing Roar! Searing Flame! Reload! Time to shine! I'm out of ammo! Watch us weak! Raging Cascade! Searing Flame! Reload! Raging Cascade! Here I go! Spread! Radiant! Here! Raging Cascade! Spread! Raging Cascade! Got me! Into the shadows! Lightning! Downfall! Raging Cascade! The enemy is going all out! Watch and weep! Tiger Blade! Time to shine! Denied! Take it! And again! Piercing Roar! Searing Flame! Raging Cascade! There! One more! Raging Undershaft! Here goes! I never miss! Mega Raging Cascade! Flame! Reload! Red! I'm all Raging Cascade! Searing Flame! Raging Cascade! Spray! Raging Cascade! Spread! Raging Cascade! I'm out! Back to the fray! Time to shine! Flaming Meteor! Raging Cascade! Here! Arch Field! Do it! Xion! Astral Energy!